What's up guys, AJK here with a new video. I know it's been a minute since my last video. Damn, it's really been a minute. I just watched Camp Rock 3 twice and I have a few thoughts. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you what I thought was good, what I thought was bad, and whether I think this movie is worth it or not. Hope you all enjoy. Camp Rock 3 is a 2026 musical legacy sequel directed by Veronica Rodriguez. When the band Connect 3 loses their opening act before a major reunion tour, they return to Camp Rock to host a high-stakes competition for the fresh new talent. We're introduced to a new group of characters. Sage is an ambitious and fiercely determined newcomer who is set on winning the opening spot. Fletch is a dreamy but edgy guitarist. Desi is Sage's gifted but laid-back brother. Rosie is a talented cello prodigy. And Cliff is an energetic and rhythm-driven drummer. And honestly, I think the new cast is one of the best parts of the movie. First off, Camp Rock 3 is a good time. The choreography is really good. The dances feel a lot bigger and a lot more alive compared to the other Camp Rock movies. There's a lot more energy in the performances and you can tell they wanted this movie to feel bigger. I also think the cast had pretty good chemistry. One thing I noticed is that these kids actually feel like normal kids, just enjoying their time at camp. They joke around, they hang out, perform together. They actually feel like they're having a real fun time. I also like the brother-sister rivalry between Sage and Desi. It was cool and unexpected because I'm so used to Disney movies doing the whole girl meets a boy, they fall in love, they have some conflict, and then they make up at the end thing. So having the main conflict involve a brother and sister was different. I do think Desi could have been a little more serious when he was mad at Sage, but overall I like the idea. And speaking of relationships, Desi and Callie are pretty cute together. Until she's never mentioned again and gone for the rest of the movie. Their relationship feels like it was actually going somewhere, which kind of sucks because I was actually starting to root for them. It was just cool seeing that there was more relationships. It kind of reminded me of Nick Jonas and Dana back in the Camp Rock 2. Sage and Fletch also have good chemistry. My problem with them is that their relationship feels a little rushed. I think the movie needed to spend more time showing what they have in common and why they actually are falling for each other. But like for what we got, it was okay. At least we saw them have more than 2 scenes together to actually show that they like each other. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the greatest. The songs are also really good. Really good. The cast can definitely sing, and there are some really good songs that I enjoyed. Like the Start the Party cover. That was pretty good. I loved how the whole cast kind of joined in on that. That was amazing. And I also like the original song they made, Echo. I think it was another way for the cast to interact. It kind of reminded me of Lemonade Mouth and like how they like kind of came together. Everybody kind of has their own instruments and like they all just kind of like get a part in the song. I actually wish the movie had more original songs and more songs where the cast was performing all together because that was one of the things I was looking forward to. The Jonas Brothers being the biggest stars in the movie is really entertaining. Seeing them bigger back and forth actually made me miss the show Jonas a little bit. They're just funny together. Yeah, I like them all together. Although sometimes it feels a little too personal when they start calling each other out and they start bickering. It's like, guys, are we filming Camp Rock or are we watching Family Therapy? Now, those are some things that I liked about the movie. Now, let's get into some of the problems. One thing that rubbed me the wrong way was the way they handled Mitchie. They make Mitchie's presence known to the entire camp, but only one girl seems to really care about her, and they don't really make her seem like a huge superstar either. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, why even mention her? Unless it was specifically there for the fans of the old Camp Rock movies. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, the mother says, oh, yes, this is the camp that Mitchie grew up at. And it's like, okay, they never mention her again, except for, like, the main girl. The main girl, like, talks about her, like, 2 other times. So it's like, is she a superstar or is she just known to Camp Rock members? Like, I don't get it. I don't know. It wasn't really, like, established. It wasn't really talked about. And there's also a part where the Jonas Brothers are staring out in the lake, and they're like, wow, it feels good to be back. Like, okay, like I know you guys like spent camps here, I guess, but like this seems like it would have been better for like Demi Lovato's character or like Allison Stone's character, not the Jonas Brothers. Like it just seems forced a little bit. It's like we saw them in a full movie in Camp Rock 2. We saw a little bit of them in Camp Rock 1, but they never mentioned how much they like loved the camp and like how it's like the best summer camp they ever been to. Like, I don't know, that felt a little weird. It felt like it was more for the fans than for the movie itself. It seems like they wanted to make Lemonade Mouth number 2 because it's literally like the same cast. You got the guy that wants to be on a piano, you got the lead guitar, you got the main singer, you got the drummer, you got the cello player. Like, it just seems like they wanted to make another Lemonade Mouth. there really isn't much of a plot beyond we need an opening act for Connect 3. Like, that was a good start, you know, and that's basically the entire movie, though. And that's not necessarily a bad setup, but I wanted more from these characters. The cast isn't bad at all. Actually, I think they have a lot of potential. Honestly, I think these characters could become better and iconic characters of the 2020s generation. That's why I think this movie would have worked a lot better as a show. Because you give us 8 episodes, let us actually get to know Sage, Desi, Fletch, Rosie, Cliff. Let me see them interact together. Let Cliff and Rosie have a will they, won't they relationship. Let Sage and Desi actually have conflict. You know, like maybe there's a couple episodes where they're not talking to each other and they actually like are competing with each other. Let Rosie break out of her shell and grow as an artist. You know, we can see her start as like a little less confident girl, and then by the end of the series or by the end of the season, she's like a superstar now. You know, like I would like to see the characters grow, not be the same exact characters when we saw them in the beginning of the movie. Like, it's good, like it's okay, but it could have been better. And the real conflict of the movie doesn't really feel like a conflict. It seems like an inconvenience. Like, it just happens. Like, in the beginning, the kids are told not to have phones. And then later in the movie, you figure out Fletch has a phone because he was late to the camp, and so he never gave it to anybody. Okay, that's a start. Then moments later, they all get together, they make a song. Somehow it gets uploaded to Instagram, which leads to them getting in trouble. The movie makes it seem like one of the characters is going to get eliminated from the competition. You're like, okay, well, this is a serious matter. Then literally a couple scenes later, it's solved. He's like, oh, yeah, they figured out who it was. I'm off the hook now. It's like, okay, what? Okay. Like, seeing Sage snitch on Fletch, I was like, no, because I was starting to like Sage. I'm like, dude, Sage fucking sucks. Dude, everyone's like, nah, I don't have a phone. And she's like, well, Fletch, why don't you just tell him about your phone? And he's like, what? And everyone's like, what? And I was like, what the f-? Why would she say that? Like, that's such a bitch move. Like, why the f*** could you say that? I don't know, that made me want to break my fucking TV, but it's okay. It's all right. Also, I think the movie missed an opportunity with Sage and Desi. Instead of having them argue a little bit and then eventually work things out, maybe Sage and Desi barely talk in the beginning of the movie, and then they generally just can't stand each other. And then they're forced to work together in a band because of the competition. That would give their relationship a lot more development, and then when they finally come together at the end, it would actually feel earned. Those are the kind of storylines I wanted. More dialogue, more character development, more conflict. But overall, Camp 3 is an average Disney movie. I don't think it's terrible. I actually think it's pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good time. I think most people hate it because it doesn't involve like the original cast. And most of the songs are kind of drowned out in autotune, but if you listen to the songs on like Apple Music, like they don't have autotune at all. You know, like they're amazing songs. And all these cast members are really good at singing. Like, singing is their thing, and they're really good at dancing. So I don't know why people are saying that they're trash when they're really not. But I also don't understand why Disney would drown out their songs in like autotune. It sucks. It's like, I'm not coming to listen to somebody sing in autotune. I think casting a new group of actors was the right direction for this franchise. You know, you don't want to milk it too hard. High School Musical had its thing with like the original cast, and they kind of moved on. Adding a new cast, just like how they did with the High School Musical series, it doesn't feel like it's forced. It feels like this is like needed, you know, because Camp Rock can be endless. They can always look for new talent. There will be always somebody new going to Camp Rock, and it'll just be like a passing of the torch. That's why I think this could have worked as like a Disney Plus series. Give us a few episodes, dig into the characters a little more. Yeah. So overall, I'm giving Camp Rock a 6 out of 10. Not the worst Disney movie I've seen. It's fun. Choreography is good. The chemistry is okay with the cast. The music is enjoyable. I listened to a couple songs, like Start the Party. It's really good. I like it. But the movie could have been a little better. So that's my review of Camp Rock 3. I didn't go too deep into it. I just kind of want to dish it out just to show my opinion a bit, because I heard a lot of people hating on it. I just don't understand the overuse of hate on rebooted movies. I kind of get it because people love the original so much. I don't like the first Camp Rock movie. I think the second Camp Rock movie is a lot better, but the first one didn't dive deep into the characters. Like, it showed Mitchie and it showed Shane or whatever. You know, it showed their personalities, but it didn't really dive deep into what other people are thinking. Like, I was just watching it, and like, it's really just an average Disney movie. Like, I'm surprised it even spawned a sequel. I don't know. The sequel did good. I don't think this movie is better than Camp Rock 2, but I think it's a lot better than Camp Rock 1. You know, you can butcher me in the comics all you want, but Camp Rock 1 is It's kind of trash. But I don't know. That's it. Please don't kill me. That's my review of Camp Rock 3. Let me know what you guys think about the movie. And if you want to see these characters come back from like another Camp Rock movie or even a Camp Rock series, I don't know. Just let me know what you think. Let me know if that's a good idea. If I'm cooking or not. I might be cooking. I'm Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen right now. But I'm AJK. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.